something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an Welcome to Biomutant. Birds can't breathe to sing. E-waste, the stuff you need. Says you always brighten any day. There it is, the tree of life. The idea that all life is related by common descent, where the twigs are existing species and those produced in the past represent the succession of the extinct. The tree's great branches were once budding twigs, a connection between the past, present, and future. A representation of all extinct and living species with its ever-branching and beautiful ramifications. We are an evolution of those that came before. It's all about destiny. Yours, mine, the entire world's. Old bric-a-bracs like that, sometimes still full of good things. Stay away from that biohazard. You'll want to wash yourself off for a month. Bet you could make something shiny out of that metal. so much easier to see all the colors during the day. This one seems to be in good spirits, despite being left here for dead. Asks you to do the right thing for the sake of your conscience. It's only through your inner conflict you're held accountable for your actions. Is grateful you chose that. You can't be good without doing good for others.
Love to see you shine on.
No one likes Perky. Perky's so uncool.
The night may be cool, but you sure ain't.
I am too cool.
If you have to tell people you're cool, you're not.
Night is the time to take care of business. Look at the details on this one.
I darin geschummelt.
Says you're welcome to stay as long as you want.
Jammer vore dumme da Hunger.
Says you should take it easy. The light you see at night is brighter than you think. Just what you were looking for. Glad to see you
Und Lump.
hopst. That was the second Aurora totem. 2 more, and you'll find out if the legend is true. The sun is high. Click says he's locked on helping you. Here's what Click's got to spare today. Fair enough all around. Rito and his bandits make camp here. Take care. That hurt 'em. The tribes need someone to unite them. Wonder what you might find. That's hard to come by. This one seems to be in good spirits. Has heard that you have a sense of compassion and asks you to do the right thing for the sake of your conscience. Is grateful you chose that.
Getting brighter every time.
Yes, that glare is so annoying.
You're annoying.
That's the best you've got. Oh, just snuff yourself on your way out.
Now that's dark.
Feels like something's about to happen today. That there's Subnautica Station. Goop flounders around in there. Let's see. Says it's good to see you again. He's Goop. You might remember him from the old days when he tried to teach you how to swim. Goop says you were always so righteous as a child, and he can still feel it, even at a distance. Goop says memories fade surprisingly fast. We are all pieces of what we remember. It's only together we can remember the story as it was. He can't tell you much as he didn't want to hear anything about it. He can't understand how someone could be so vicious, even though he knows there are reasons behind it. He understands you've returned to face Lupa-Lupin. That's the destiny you've been carrying within yourself all these years. He says that the catastrophe back then didn't vanquish the good in you. It's still there, as bright as when you were a child. Now the time has come for you to remember and act. Your life is your life, not the story you're told about it. He understands why you seek revenge, but he doesn't think you realize how that'll make you feel once you claimed it.
Can you feel that? It's getting dusky in here.
Hold up! There's no need to rush into things.
Sounds like you're just flat out lazy to me.
Lazy, because I fight against the dark.
Because you're against just getting things done.
Can hardly believe the world is going to make it. Wonders what that's going to do to the goo. Thanks you for doing everything you could to de-goop the surf. Thinks the Myriad made a good match with you. You're both like sunshine on the surf. But hey, back to the goo. Knows yesterday is already gone. It's what you do today and tomorrow that'll move you forward. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the Subnautica station as the pollution has worn down the insulation of his suit. So you must salvage enough scrap to fix up his goo glide, starting with the old wreck box outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the goo glide strong enough to fight the Porky Puff. Out of Date told him the undersurf was the epicenter of the contamination. This was where it struck hardest and inflicted the biggest change to the ecosystem. Your destiny waits on the path you'll take to avoid it. Up, down, all around. Flight is the best, period. You feel soggy enough yet? Yuck. Biohazard. Sickening. Sound seems to travel farther at night. Toxanol's offshore drilling caused oily matter to spread with the rain and contaminate both the groundwater and open surf. The long-lasting effect this had on the evolution of wildlife was, as we know now, the only reason we came to exist. You need to line up the switches so they match. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. He's got the goo glide functional. You'll have a pull hook and a salvage net, but no armor, and an engine strong enough to break through the thick goo further out. There are lots of valuables left behind on the surf floor that the salvage net will enable you to haul. You just need to find the right spots. Goop says Gizmo's devised a cannon for the goo glide, but instead of bullets, it flips quacks, squeaky distractions for the triple attentive porky puff, which will give you time to get yourself in position. The best way to find quacks is to talk to Gulp. He has the bearings of the surf-ipelago and knows where the quacks like to float. This means you'll have the privilege of visiting Gulp in the Sinky Dink. He'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find quacks. He's not sure, but the quacks are probably a leftover from a cargo surfer that went under in the olden days. The squeaky material must have made them surface when their box broke. Hard to see too far in the darkness. Lots of notices on the board for things that made sense in the days when the surf was a lot cleaner. Interesting to see what they cared about here. Wonder if any of it matters now. In the old days, this was a port for boats that went under the surf. They helped clog the surf into goo. Toxanol didn't do it on purpose, I don't think. Their machines made a mess, though, and they never cleaned up after themselves. You should be able to find a track here. Just need to keep your eyes open. This story is as powerful as you'll let it be. Hey, you found the track, even around all this goopy goo. Nothing escapes your googly eye. The surf here looked cleaner when that track was made. Old world dive pods had a built-in air supply so you could breathe below the surf. Glad you had the patience to learn more about how the surf got gooed. The woods always inspires a hike.
Coffin trap bedwitchen. Coffin trap bedwitchen. Coffin trap bedwitchen. Coffin trap bedwitchen. Coffin trap bedwitchen.
Amazing to see so much happening today. Get the knobs in sync to make the hardware work. Just a few moves left. Make them count. It's a Fry Sparker mindset. Boom! You got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away. The Myriad tribe always had a special. Says the Tree of Life connects. Didn't have much else to say. water is so colourful. Welcome to the Surf Archipelago, where the horizon rests on the surfy goo. Watch out for big fish when you're near the shore. Found some e-waste. Worthwhile. This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least.
Ja.
Says daytime is the right time to get things done. Hopes to see you again. He's pretty sure he's heard of you before, although the details are maybe a little hazy. He wonders if you have something for him to drink. Guesses he does, but it's a long life in a wild world. Sometimes he's shaken, not stirred. Says you look like you've got a powerful thirst to do something in this world. Good, bad, not really sure, but it seems like you've been drinking in your destiny and liking the flavor. Wonders if you could take the time to help a man slake his own thirst. You'd be doing him a liquid solid. You're a do-gooder, so you know you want to. Either way, he hopes you find a way to wet your whistle before the world comes to an awful dry end and leaves us all thirsting for more. Says life's like a mystery drink. Sometimes it's amazing, and sometimes it's awful. But either way, you can't stop drinking till you're dead.
Sering säger det är gulis.
Sure, that's the point. But you can't stop trying new ones, or life gets dull. Wants to raise a glass to you getting the world fixed up a bit. Respects how you always try to help, no matter that the world's fate is hard to swallow. Sees why you joined up with the Myriad. They like a peaceful drink, just like you. Says he sells them drinks. They mostly suck them down on their own. But who cares about them? Says you'd be as bummed out as him if you came for the hot stuff. The Glugmocker, Nimhimbibble, and his favourite radium syrup. That one's even more intoxicating now, aged in truck tankers and all. Without a drink, and radium syrup especially, he can't move, much less think, as the power of his mind is directly proportioned to the quantity of syrup he swigs. That's why he's called Gulp. The drink helps him forget the state the world is in, but it only lasts until tomorrow. The world is still doomed, even if the sun goes up. Figures the real problem is finding something to drink. He wants you to know he has other interests too. He's the Surfipelago's self-proclaimed ornithologist, for example. There are other ways than a cold drink to relieve stress, even in these dark times, and, fortunately for you, he can help. Watching Pippi's flap is calming, but better yet are the ones you can look at and touch, like quacks. Squeezing them is a great way to relax. They're better at floating than flapping, so you should be able to net a few without growing yourself a pair of wings. Hates that you're wasting your time trying to improve. Let's see. This is the only way to Googlide. Gulp tells you to not forget those quacks. They won't squeeze themselves. The Quack Hollow. It's just lonely. The best stories are about heroes. This is such a story. Someone locked it solid. You can make something from that. Set Deathmaker to spray. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. And the open goo before you. Make sure you don't walk off a cliff while you're night blind. Gun it! Gulp says he'll bibble anything once, as long as it's drinkalicious, even rocket fuel. He once mixed up some tankers and drank that. It was a real lift-off. That leads him to the bottom of that particular bottle. Radium syrup. If only he could find a tanker truck to empty. He's not in a state to go looking, so he's counting on you to help. Go find him a tanker truck and bring back some of that precious radium syrup. Please. Says they might be good for other things, but not for anything better than adding zing to your drink.
Keep them in the dark. That's the way.
Yes, yes! Turn toward the light!
What? But the light burns! The dark just doesn't!
Consider yourself burned, Dark.
Ouch! Stop it.
Here's hoping this scrap floats. You're poking around Pokbur, a prime village. Now you can focus. Hey, nice shot. End it. Shopkeeper claims you won't be able to find better goods anywhere else. Says this is the go-to place if you like a good deal. You got the best of that. Asks you to check out. A deal to be proud of. Says the tribe Sifu sent them here to help defend against the rival tribe that's been terrorizing their village. Isn't sure how long the village will last if it continues. As if the plague ruining the land and destroying the crops wasn't enough to bring the village to its knees already. That's what they call the blight that's been haunting the land since the old world ended in the apocalypse around here. The Sifu asked you to help, and that's what you must do. Says there's an interesting place nearby that no one knows about, but doesn't really want to talk about it right now. Not sure if you're likable enough to be let in on it. Says you look trustworthy. Might as well tell you where it is. Shines happy that the myriad can count on a friend as bright as you. Says you'll meet again. The Sifu asked you to help, and that says you're welcome. The vendor says you can browse his goods anytime. Says they're known for their high-quality goods. What a deal. Well spent. Breathe a little lighter now that day's returning. Hand up, further you go. Nice. Some bark wood scrap for you. Ready to live at your own speed. Check out that e-waste. That's a good find. The end is coming to the world, and everything else. Ah, some wood scrap. Always happy to find that. You enjoyed that. The best way to glide the goo. Tread soft. That's a monster nest, if ever I've seen one. Yeah, the future is in your hands, so take care of it. metal ride. This is Hobbydunk, a homey little village. There's a lot on the line here.
Fairy tale.
Happy you know Gizmo. So sharp.
For the soul is say on the tower away.
Says you should take it easy. Back before the world was ending, they say they had hopes. Harder to come by now. Maybe a working ray lighter would brighten things up a bit. Depends on how you use it, though. Says it's a ray that lights. It's right there in the name. Figures the ray lighter is too dangerous to leave lying around. You should grab it before someone else does. Otherwise, they might wind up on the ray lighter's wrong end. Says they'd love to see that happen. What with the looper-loopin scratching at every door, wishes they could talk to friends who live far away. There's so much to say, but so little time left. Here's there's a pling-plong booth you might be able to fix up to help with that. Says some are inside, some are outside, and easier to spot. Just got to look. The pling-plong booth's not around here, but it's big. Can't miss it. Once you find it, see if you can get it wired up for talk time again. Maybe then they can speak with their faraway friends again. Says you'd be doing a world of good. Scrap's great for building things. Sometimes you miss the sound of breaking waves, and sometimes you don't. Feel that thing thrum? Sometimes you've got to paddle on your own. Has no doubt you've earned the trust and support of this village. Actions speak louder than words. You did good here. Is always willing to listen. You did good here. Claims no one loves critters more than Noko. When you meet her, just ask. Understands complete. Is always willing to listen. You did good here. Says you cut. Says it's hard to worry all the time about the Looper Lupin devouring the world. Maybe a ring-dinger would take the edge off. Sadly, they can't get it themselves. But you could do it easy. Says it rings all the dings. Just like you'd expect. Heard the ring-dinger dinging a while back. Probably hasn't moved too far. You should grab it before someone else hauls it away. You can ring anyone you like then, right? Thinks you'd be a great dinger. Let's see. The salt feels crusty on your skin. Oh, there's some vasty plants up ahead. Says you should take the time to enjoy what we have while you watch the leaves fall from the tree of life. They love the juice that Jumble makes. So good. He gathers ingredients from all over, surprisingly tasty. Says he's a mixologist who makes the tastiest drinks. Says it's hard to find Jumble, but it's so worth the effort. Keep on the lookout for him, and you should find him. Then buy a juice from him fast, before he runs out. Says they hope you find him soon. Strange not having the sky above. Protons. Smirked. What a blow. Atomic. Hot metal. Wonder what you can find down here. Flex those smart muscles and open the hatch. That should be enough glow juice for two. Flex those arms. Everything seems to take longer at night. Right way to change altitude. Don't get caught in a riptide. Gulp says he wants to take you with him on a super funny happy slide. Sharing is caring, and one drink for two is just right. Gulp says seeing your face is like seeing his own reflection at the bottom of a glass. It never gets old. He's been looking forward to a rendezvous, and it's on you to make it happen. There's even a chance the syrup is more intoxicating now from being aged in a radiated tanker.
Aufschlag!
He's sure there are even more tanker trucks with radium syrup out there waiting to be emptied. Tells you that this time you can make it a double. Gulp says drinking shouldn't keep you from thinking. He wonders what's on your mind. Says you're... Gulp thanks you. Says a drink or two won't do any harm. He refuses to drink alone. You're his friend now. Gulp says he just can't get enough of that crunky syrup. It's so refreshing. Don't you agree? He really appreciated that you shared a drink with him. You took a risk and deserve a reward. So he intends to keep the promise he gave you when you first met. He's got a few things, you see, that no one else has. Says that drinking alone is so miserable. It's really the only way to be. It's hard to understand the guzzle, but it's something about flip-flop the flip-flops and not getting sauced. Has plenty to do, so no worries. Don't blow air, you'll need it. So much damage. The night feels dangerous and exciting. Isotope! Who could stand against that? Your harm. If anyone can take it, it's you. Bang Shelter 7B is still there, open and ready to shelter. Now that's a flesh wound. Snowball. You've already drained yourself. Wow. Could be easy to get lost down here.